Students, today we are going to discuss few questions in dimensions, the lesson dimension. First question is written on the whiteboard. If a force F, length L and time T are the fundamental units, then find the dimensions of mass. So this is a very typical question. In this case, you'll write force is given. So using that force, we shall try to get the dimensions of mass. Everybody knows that force F is equal. Force F is equal to mass into acceleration. Therefore, M is equal to F divided by A also we can write. Am I correct? Okay. This is equal to F is kept as F only. F is equal, F, because F is a fundamental quantity, right? Yeah. A is not a fundamental quantity. So the dimensions of A we can write freely. But F, we cannot write M L T raised to minus 2 because F itself is a fundamental quantity, right? Okay. So fundamentals are not being changed. Fundamentals are not depending on any other quantities. So in this case, that means this is only a special situation we are thinking about. So this is F divided by put the dimensions of A. That means this is what L T raised to minus 2. L T raised to minus 2. So in all what we can write, this is equal to L raised to minus 1, T raised to 2 we can write. F divided by L T raised to minus 2 can be written as equal to F into L raised to minus 1, T raised to 2 we can write. So the dimensions of mass is equal to F L raised to minus 1, T raised to 2. So this way, this question can be done, right? The other one is also given here. If energy E, force F, and time T are supposed to be the fundamental units, then find the dimensions of velocity. That is the question, right? This is also a very typical question. We have the three fundamentals given are fundamentals given. That means fundamentals. We are not going to put the dimensions of those because fundamentals should not be changed. Fundamentals are not depending on any other quantities, right? That is why E will be as E only, F as F only, and T will be as T only. There is no change. We are not applying any dimensions for those because fundamental quantities are those quantities which are not depending on any other quantities for their specification. So here what is given is E is equal to, E is given, but everybody knows that E is equal to F of D. That means energy is work done. Work done is equal to force into displacement. Anybody can write? Because work done is energy is work done. Therefore, E is equal to F into D we can write. If I divide both the quantities by T, then what will happen? Now, E by capital T is equal to F into D divided by T also we can write. Okay. But this is equal to F into D by T also we can write. D by T means displacement by time. Displacement of time is equal to F into V we will write. This is FV. Okay. So now FV is F into V is equal to E by T. E by T is equal to FV. Therefore, V is equal to, FV is equal once again, right? FV is equal to E by T, you can write. Therefore, V is equal to E divided by T into F, you will write. So therefore, the dimensions are E raised to 1, F raised to minus 1, and T raised to minus 1. So this way, these questions are done. It's a very simple question I explained, right? One more question is written in this paper is, in the essay system, the value of Planck's constant is that you have to do by yourself, everybody. So this is also a very good question. This is also a very good question, right? These questions I am erasing from this board, right? So you might have written it, you must write very soon, right? These are notes only, right? 2 questions done. 2 questions done. Another question we are going to discuss. So we will discuss many questions like this, so that you will be able to, right, improve in your subject. You also will do as many as questions possible, right? Now, one more question I'm writing as a homework. In the SI system, the value of, in the SI system, the value of Planck's constant, SI system given, SI system, Planck constant is, Planck's constant is 6.62 into 10 raised to 34 units, right? Then find its value in the CGS system. Find its value in the CGS system. So you have to do the same method, follow the same method. What? Conversion of one system into another. You know it. N2 is equal to N1 into M1 by M2 to the whole raised to A, L1 by L to the whole raised to B, and T1 by T2 to the whole raised to C. Right? You have to find the value of A, B, and C. That you might have followed it when I taught you. This question is a homework for your homework. This is a homework question. Next question is a third question I am going to write here. That is this. In van der Waals equation, there is a van der Waals. Van der Waals equation is the correction made to a universal gas equation, right? In van der Waals equation, question 4. In van der Waals equation, P plus A by V square into B minus B. P minus B is equal to RT. What are the dimensions of? What are the dimensions? What are the dimensions of AB? Here P is pressure. Here P pressure, V volume, right? T temperature, then, and R is gas constant, universal gas constant. R is a constant, right? This is the equation. We have to find the dimension of A and B. This is the question. This equation is a very famous equation called van der Waals equation. So van der Waals equation is written like this: P plus A by V square into V minus B is equal to RT. R is universal gas constant and T is the temperature and P is the pressure and all, right? This is the function. So we have to find the dimensions of A first. For A, you have to take this term of this equation. P plus A by V square. So according to the principle of homogeneity of dimensions, quantities having same dimension only can be added or subtracted. Here A by V square is added with the P. Therefore A by V square is equal to pressure itself. This is the only thing. So what we can write is, that is A by V square. This is volume is equal to P. Therefore A is equal to P into V square. P into V square. V square means V means volume. Pressure means force by area. So सबको पता है. That means everybody knows pressure P is equal to what? Force divided by area. Force is equal to ml T raised to minus 2 divided by L square. This and this cancel. You will get ml raised to minus 1 T raised to minus 2. This is the dimensions of pressure. Right? We have to get the dimensions of A only. Therefore, putting the dimensions, so we will get the dimension of A is equal to pressure ml raised to minus 1 T raised to minus 2. The whole into V means L cube. L cube square L cube into its square you will write. Therefore, this is equal to m L raised to minus 1 T raised to minus 2 into L raised to 6 you will write. The value of A you are getting. In the expression, there is a value A, the dimension of that you are calculating. L raised to minus 1 into L raised to 6 is equal to L raised to minus 1 plus 6. That means L raised to 5. You are getting this as equal to M L raised to 5 T raised to minus 2 as the dimension of A. So this is a very simple thing. And also we can apply a very simple logic. Which logic you have applied? The principle of homogeneity of dimensions, right? Second term you will see, that is V minus B. V is volume and B is something else. Because according to the principle of homogeneity of dimensions, we know that quantities having same dimension only can be added or subtracted. So B is subtracted from B. B is subtracted from B. B is volume. Therefore, B also volume only, right? Therefore, the dimension, therefore, the dimensions of second case, the dimensions of B, sorry, dimension of B is that of volume only. Volume only. Therefore, the dimensions of B we will write as equal to simply L cube. That is equal to M raised to 0, L raised to 3, and T raised to 0 we can write. So these are A and B explained, right?